Alright, still taking more video here. Getting back on the road at Brand Park. Coming around the bend. Pretty unprecedented stuff here. Over here in the Brand Park there, you can see just, well, trees are in the way, but the backstop of the softball field is pushed over. Or caved in anyways. More gigantic. People have done a pretty good job clearing this out. Earlier today, there's a tree into a house right there's the tree into that house. There's a tree nearly on top of a car over here earlier. Oh, yep, that car got hit, blasted out their window. You can see here, this is our neighborhood. This is one of the heaviest hit areas. There's a huge tree over there in the distance next to those people. Just pulled right up from the root. You can see right here in their yard. That there was a car under that earlier. I don't know how they got it. They probably just put it in reverse and pulled it out. Look at those bleachers right there, just ripped around. Huge, just everywhere there's damage. Everywhere there's power lines low and on the ground. There's no power over here in my neighborhood. My house was pretty unscathed, thank God. But this thing ripped tops of pine trees off. You can see right there, that top of that pine tree ripped, just pulled them right off the top. I gotta be careful, there's lots of little kids around here. There were stop signs. I'll tell you, I've said this earlier, stop signs bent over at the base all the way to the ground. Hope to get some of that in just a little bit here. We got to pack up our fridge and freezer stuff and bring that to Mom and Dad's house into the church so we don't lose all of our goods. But that's the least of our concern. We did get some water in the basement, bathroom basement. There's a power line down right there. That's why those cones are there. No one can go through Livingston. This is my neighborhood here. My neighbors have done a pretty good job of getting stuff out of there. See down here. I do want to take a little drive. I don't know if they have this open down here on Loose now. There was a gigantic tree down on Loose. These people are all pulling the trees out of the front of their yard. It's not like Elmira's going to get to them for weeks. Let's see, those are down. That's down on a house right there. I'm curious to see if Dunn Field has anything left to it. They did get this opened up here now. They did get this opened up. Before you couldn't get down this street. I'm curious to see how things are going over here. Looks like it may have missed the house. Let's see here. Oh man, there's so much of that, which is so cool. This is a power line right here that I'm trying to avoid. And I did, and Leanne's following me still. You can see her there or not. Yep, that's Lonnie following me. This is where there were a lot of trees down, taking out power lines. People have siding ripped off their house. Let's see here, one of the hardest hit areas right by Cammie's house, Cammie's rental house. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Cammie's house looks to be in good shape. She'll be happy to hear that. Just some trees blown up just some pieces of trees blown up against it. Coming down here a little farther, more trees down over there. Obviously up here we have more trees. Sorry. Front yard here. If any trees did hit houses, for the most part, they've probably, you can see down there, trees down at the dead end, they've probably been pulled off of the houses by now. There's wire down on this, torn off of that house. Really low hanging power lines here. Really, really low. Those are right above my head. But that was a pretty incredible street right there. You can see down there, that street is totally blocked off. Coming down to Pioneers here. I don't know how this is. I don't know how the Pioneers field looks. Got a lot of emergency vehicles out there. Looks like. This is where I believe the path of the tornado came, down this way. The stadium actually doesn't look to be in too bad a shape. Oh, never mind. There's the wall's blown over. I don't know if you could see that or not, but the wall's blown over there. I'm not gonna be able to see it from here. I do want to walk up the dike though and just see what it looks like in there. See if there's any damage. I'm thinking there might be because there's lots of emergency vehicles. What? Checking out Dunn Field. Hard to tell. Oh, just looks like that got blown over there. Doesn't look too bad actually. There's a tent still up right there, so that's cool. I mean, some banners blown down over there you can see. That's about it. Not bad.